Jai Shri Krishna. Illuminating text 1, text 2 and text 3 of chapter 10. Bhagavatam is the answer to all questions of second canto, the cosmic manifestation of Srimad Bhagavatam. Text 1. Shri Shuka Uvacha Atra Sargo Visarga Shacha Sthanam Poshana Mutayah Manavanta Reshanu Katha Nirodho Muktirashrayah. Shri Shukdev Goswami said in the Srimad Bhagavatam there are 10 divisions of statements regarding the following: the creation of the universe, sub-creation, planetary systems, protection by the Lord, the creative impetus, the change of Manus, the science of God, returning home back to Godhead, liberation and the Samam Bonam. Text 2. Dashamasya Vishuddha Yartham Navanamiha Lakshanam Varnayanti Mahatmanah Shrutenarthen Chanjasa. To isolate the transcendence of the Samam Bonam, the symptoms of the rest are described sometimes by Vedic inference, sometimes by direct explanation, and sometimes by summary explanations given by the great sages. Text 3. Bhuta Matrendriya Dhiyam Janma Sarga Udarutah Brahmano Guna Vaishamyat Visargah Paurushah Smrutah. The elementary creation of 16 items of matter, namely the 5 elements: fire, water, land, air and sky, sound, form, taste, smell, touch and the eyes, ears, nose, tongue, skin and mind, is known as Sarga, whereas subsequent resultant interaction of the modes of material nature is called Visarga. In order to explain the 10 divisional symptoms of the Srimad Bhagavatam, there are 7 continuous verses. The first of these, under reference, pertains to the 16 elementary manifestations of earth, water, etc., with material ego composed of material intelligence and mind. The subsequent creation is the result of the reactions of the above mentioned 16 energies of the first Purush, the Mahavishnu, incarnation of Govinda, as later explained by Brahma in his treatise Brahma Samhita 5.47 as follows: Yah Karanarnava Jale Bhajati Sma Yoga Nitram Ananta Jagadanda So Roma Kupah Adhara Shaktim Avalambya Param Swamurtim Govindam Adi Purusham Tama Aham Bhajami. The first Purush, incarnation of Govinda, Lord Krishna, known as the Mahavishnu, goes into a Yog Nidra, mystic sleep, and the innumerable universes are situated in potency in each and every hair hole of his transcendental body. As mentioned in the previous verse, Shrutena, or with reference to the Vedic conclusions, the creation is made possible from the Supreme Personality of Godhead directly by manifestation of his particular energies. Without such a Vedic reference, the creation appears to be a product of material nature. This conclusion comes from a poor fund of knowledge. From Vedic reference, it is concluded that the origin of all energies, namely internal, external and marginal, is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And as explained herein before, the illusory conclusion is that creation is made by the inert material nature. The Vedic conclusion is transcendental light, whereas the non-Vedic conclusion is material darkness. The internal potency of the Supreme Lord is identical with the Supreme Lord, and the external potency is enlivened in contact with the internal potency. The parts and parcel of the internal potency which react in contact with the external potency are called the marginal potency or the living entities. Thus, the original creation is directly from the Supreme Personality of Godhead or Parabrahma, and the secondary creation as a reactionary result of the original ingredients is made by Brahma. Thus, the activities of the whole universe are started. Hare Krishna.